Hi, and welcome back for even more useless information. I'm Jason.
I'm Mark, and we're back with some exciting movie news for you. See how I try
And you.
See how I try to get that a little more exciting?
Yes, we're
We've already talked about Saw 3D. A couple more bits of information. Apparently it's the last one. I know we've heard that before, but apparently this time it's true. And they're also supposed to have double the number of traps, or something like that. So more traps, more violence. They almost didn't even get the R rating. They almost had to get the NC-17 rating.
Really?
So, yeah.
all coming at you in 3D.
I
Pretty
know.
exciting.
The traps come alive.
Wow. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
If it makes money, they'll make another one.
And The Hangover 2, yeah, The Hangover 2, speaking of making money, they're filming it in Thailand, so I don't even know how they get there or why they're there. Maybe they all go on the honeymoon or something?
I don't know. It's a couple years later.
It's a mystery.
Well, I hope it's as good as the first one.
Yeah, first
That's
one was
all.
awesome.
For all the fans of Star Trek out there, Paramount has set a date of June 29th, 2012 as the release for the Star Trek sequel with J.J. Abrams helming that project. So that should be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's supposed to start filming that next year, early next year sometime, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Good
I
time.
think so. Speaking of remakes and such, we've got Fox has greenlit Robert Rodriguez to do more Predator movies. The success of Predators in theaters now, they want to do more. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out.
Oh, definitely.
I have a lot of faith in Robert Rodriguez, and I did just watch the Grindhouse movie Planet Terror, the Robert Rodriguez directed one, and the fake trailer Machete showed before, and that movie's just going to be funny as hell when it comes out. I'm really looking forward to that. It should just be a good time.
I just saw a picture of Lindsay Lohan in her
Nun outfit, yeah.
That'll be awesome.
So we'll have to go check that out and report back to you on how that one is.
Ooh, more sequel information. Nick Cage is back for Ghost Rider 2.
Oh yeah, that was big news.
I'm not sure that the movie itself is big news, but the fact that he's actually bringing himself back into that less than stellar intro to the franchise.
Well, you know, Nick Cage makes a bunch of movies. I mean, he works hard, and I don't know of too many other actors that continually make, 3 movies a year. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Ooh, and the X-Men prequel, X-Men First Class. Apparently Kevin Bacon's in it.
Yeah, I'm mildly interested now. I just can't get into the X-Men movies. I don't know. I'm sorry.
He plays the bad guy or something, so I'm pretty curious about it.
Some bad guy. It's got a good team behind it. I mean, it could be good. We'll see. Other news, they've started writing the new 300 project, Xerxes. Team Zack Snyder is working on the script for the upcoming movie for Frank Miller graphic novel. It's set in the 300 world.
With an 8-foot-tall gay dude.
So I'm guessing it's a sequel or a prequel.
Prequel, I assume, yes.
I think it's got to be.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I've only seen the first one once.
That's alright.
People loved it, though.
I saw it in the theater once. And Darren Aronofsky's got his new movie coming out, his follow-up to The Wrestler. It's called Black Swan.
Ooh, with Natalie Portman?
Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis. And apparently it's about some ballet drama happening. It's like a ballet reality show drama.
I think they get a little risque in that too. I think that's got some people quite interested to see how that pans out.
Well, they do wear those outfits anyway that aren't like covering up much.
Right.
Yay, ballet.
Some news from Comic-Con that's going on right now in San Diego. All the fanboys and fangirls are out there. Apparently, Piranha 3D is too crazy for them to screen at Comic-Con. Can you believe that? I don't know. That's funny.
Yeah, because Comic-Con, they also deal with like horror movies and along with science fiction and stuff.
It's huge with everything. Other news from Comic-Con, Mark Ruffalo will be the Hulk / Bruce Banner in the Avengers movie. He has been cast. That deal will probably be done and announced next week.
Isn't there ever going to be continuity with this Hulk guy? It's becoming like the Batman thing where they're going to have like 7 Hulks.
I think they're trying to make it consistent from here on out.
Oh, all right.
But I don't. Trailers that I saw this week that were pretty amazingly cool. The third Tron Legacy trailer that's out looks just amazing. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Apple Trailers. It's really cool.
Definitely.
Really, really cool.
And watch the old movie. It's pretty fun for early 80s.
Yeah, it holds up pretty well.
Yeah. Jeff Bridges, come on.
Jeff Bridges. Well, big news last week. Inception dominated the box office with $62.8 million. Despicable Me was number 2 with $32.8. The Sorcerer's Apprentice coming in with $17.6. Thought that movie looked pretty cool.
I have high hopes for it.
We'll see. It costs a lot of money to make it.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna produce any sequels anytime soon.
Oh, it might.
Eclipse was number 4 with $13.4 million, and Toy Story 3 up there in the top 5 with another $12 million.
Still hanging in there.
Inception. For those of you who saw it, what did you think? Did you like it? Was it cool? I'm interested.
I have heard nothing but good reviews from people that I've talked to. So.
I'm excited. I really want to see it. I appreciate the originality of it. There's very few movies now that are as original as that, I think. Theatrical releases this week. We have Salt.
Yes.
I think that's the only honorable mention this week.
Yeah, it is. It is the only thing that only thing I wrote down.
Angelina Jolie starring as a spy on the run, something like that.
A
And
rogue
actually,
spy.
this role was offered to Tom Cruise, who turned it down to do Night and Day with Cameron Diaz. Interesting bit of trivia there.
Oh yeah, and then we have some Blu-ray and DVD releases. The Losers is the big one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that looks kind of fun.
I've heard good things about it. And then they released In Bruges on Blu-ray, which has already been out on DVD. It's a delightful movie. It's a really cool location, and there's a little people in it.
Like a little person?
A dwarf, yes.
I don't think you can call them dwarfs anymore.
Really?
I think they're vertically challenged, maybe?
Whatever they are now, there's one in it. Check it out.
Somebody told me a story.
He's doing some whoring and drug using and stuff. It's great.
Somebody told me a story about little people and that you should call them mystic warriors.
Was that on World of Warcraft?
No.
Because you can't believe those things.
No, this was a real person.
Okay. And then there's the big disappointment. On to other things. Cop Out, the Rock Out with Your Glock Out edition.
Right.
Oh yeah. There is a universal hatred for this movie. Nobody enjoyed it.
I think Tracy Morgan is really annoying. I don't know why people like him so much. Can somebody please tell me? Please email me. Let me know what the fascination with Tracy Morgan is.
See, I thought Bruce Willis was going to overpower his annoyingness, but apparently he's sidelined by Tracy Morgan in this movie.
Either that or Kevin Smith just can't direct a movie.
Well, I enjoyed a lot of his movies.
I've enjoyed the ones that he's written have been better than the ones he. Well, I think this was the only one he tried to direct.
And
Anyway.
For you 80s TV show fans, Street Hawk is out. You may remember it. It's this motorcycle thing, kind of like there was the Knight Rider for cars, and then there was the Airwolf for helicopters. There's Street Hawk, which is like some motorcycle guy who solves crime and has a super motorcycle with his own version of turbo boost and an underground lair.
Wow, dude, they totally ripped off Knight Rider.
It's awesome.
Awesome.
Check it out.
Other DVD releases, The Runaways came out also. I'm
yeah.
interested to see that. I am.
Joan Jett.
Yeah, and Cherry Curry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see that. Could be pretty cool. On Monday, we'll be trying to take our show on the road to see a special screening of Spock's. I said Spock. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, so look for us to dazzle. It'll probably be a shorter supplemental show, but
yeah, I think they're going to try to ban us from recording inside the actual the box office area, I think. But we'll try. We'll let you know what happens. Check out the result. This week's trivia question is, what was George Lucas's directorial debut?
It's a good question. We had a question a couple weeks ago. What was Tim Burton's directorial debut? We got a couple of answers. One was Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which is his theatrical full-length movie debut. And then we got another answer, which I forgot already because I didn't write it down. But it was his official directorial debut was a animated short, and somebody else got that one too.
That very well could have been a student film that he did.
Yeah, he had quite a few shorts that he did before he did full-length movies.
Yeah, we'll be seeing a full-length movie of Frankenweenie.
Yeah. Ooh.
So that should be really cool.
Sounds good. Send us your answers to evenmoreuselessinformation@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook
And Twitter.
and Twitter. Thank you for joining us.